Ed Balls challenged the Reform UK chair about the party's plans to remoralise the UK's youth. Good Morning Britain presenter Ed Balls and Reform UK chair Zia Youssef had a furious clash on the ITV breakfast show as Ed accused the politician and businessman of evading a question about influences such as Andrew Tate. Balls challenged Youssef about Reform's plans to remoralise young people if they were in government. Many of our viewers are very concerned about the impact in schools on our young people of Andrew Tate. Would you, as part of this remoralisation, want the social media companies to take Andrew Tate down so it is not undermining the morals of our young people? However, Youssef appeared to avoid the question, instead focusing on his belief young people are being made to hate their country. You said all that yesterday on the BBC, Balls interjected. But on the question I asked you about Andrew Tate. What do you think about the impact that Andrew Tate is having on the moral well-being of young men? Again, Youssef didn't directly answer, forcing Ed to challenge him. You keep avoiding answering the question. And the thing is this: if Reform wants to be in government, answer questions. And the question is, would you want the social media companies to take action against the influencer Andrew Tate, who's now back on X, or not? Finally, coming around to Ball's point, Youssef said, I think for the government to be imposing rules on social media around moderation, I think we've got to be very, very careful about that. Because freedom of speech has been under assault. We've got to know, straight talking. So, this is a huge concern for parents and teachers. What would you do? At the moment, you haven't given us an answer, and people will say, we need to know from Reform. What would you do? Well, firstly, I think the government, in terms of protecting free speech, the government should be doing a lot more to protect free speech, Youssef said. Everybody watching this program, when they hear those comments, flinches. And I actually think, like a lot of people in Reform, think it is better that you let people speak and you are able to identify people with whom you disagree, who are saying abhorrent things. What has happened historically is freedom of speech has been suppressed, and that has created a huge amount of resentment. Going back to the point about education and young people, I want to keep saying this notion that if, let's say, we do what you suggest, right, I'm not ruling it out. Let's say we banned Andrew Tate. Do you think somebody else is going to pop up and say things like that? I will tell you this, Youssef continued. I do not think the government of the United Kingdom should be picking up the phone to social media companies and saying, you should remove this individual from your platform. That is a path to tyranny. That's what I will say, he concluded.